Morning. It is 4:11. I am up and ready for the gym. Ew. Use all of your toothpaste, okay? You may think it's gone, especially if you use this brand of toothpaste, because the way the bottle is, it always seems like it's full because it never like scrunches up, and then all of a sudden you run out. But cut it open, because let me show you how much left. This is even still not everything that I have left. Cut them open. I have 3 of them I still have to open because sometimes I do get lazy, which is crazy because I'm literally just cutting the top off. I don't know why that's even lazy of me. Why am I doing that? Don't be wasteful. Today is Friday. Schedule is at work. I work every other Saturday. I'm off this Saturday. But I'm off for 3 Saturdays in a row. So I get to feel like a normal human for 3 weekends in a row. T. I am bored with the gym. I took a week off last week, and coincidentally I went back this week. Kind of went back this week. I have been going, but not putting in effort. I really just been stretching and doing cardio. Things that you should do when you take a week off. I'm not trying to jump into RDLs. Okay, I'm not trying to jump into a full back workout, especially I'm on my cycle right now. So what a time to pick to go back to the gym. One thing about me, I thrive in routine, but I hate too much routine. Like, I start to feel crazy. Luckily, there are 2 crunches by me, but I think I just need to get away from crunch. They just all look the same, but not really. But I have 2 crunches by me. One is a 24-hour and one is a regular one. Regular one is really tiny, but it's brightly lit. It's 2-story. Nobody's usually really in the classroom, but the classroom is small. The 24-hour gym, it's always dirty. It's always messy. It's a little older. The classroom is larger. There's still not usually a lot of people in the classroom, but before I had stopped really going there, primarily, I swear people will be copying me. I promise you, because nobody was going in that classroom until I started going in there. I promise you, people copy me. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, rose water. Take my snail and out of the freezer. I just do this obviously to depuff my face in the morning. But yeah, just bored of the gym, just tired of seeing the same people over and 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 over again. I literally always go through this phase every few months. Literally every few months. I literally feel like Squidward every few months. And so I always then have to switch up my routine. So this time I just took a week off. And now I'm trying to just slowly get back in just by stretching and waking up early again. Waking up early isn't the problem at all. I can actually just wake up early. Sometimes I do just feel like, oh, but I can make the choice to sleep in. And sometimes I make that choice. But it really felt good last week just to sleep in. Like, I actually had so much energy and it felt nice. I'm also trying not to take pre-workout because obviously I'm 30 now and I don't want to be taking pre-workout for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not good for your heart. It's not good for your body. And frankly, it's really not activated until you sweat. And I feel like also I haven't been really sweating in the gym. Therefore, I haven't been putting in that much effort. So, goal is to just sweat. And no, I'm not taking OxyShred. Like, I don't know. Things like that, like, yes, people say it's a natural supplement, like things like that. But it's just another thing that I have to digest. And that just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. Maybe you can explain it to me in the comments. If you are OxyShred stan, let me know, like actual information. Let me know what you think about OxyShred. It is already 4:18. I need to hurry up. Today is just to sweat. I'm gonna stretch. Stretching just takes up so much time sometimes, but I'm gonna do probably a little HIIT and cardio. Because this weekend I think I'm gonna go on a run as well. But yeah, okay, let me finish getting ready and then I'll come back. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing today. I wear this a lot. This yellow zip up. I love it so much. And then Honor Active leggings. Let me finish getting dressed. I'm really running out of time here. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, my forehead lace. Yeah. Oh, okay. I did my hair. We're wearing this TikTok shop zip up. It's in my TikTok showcase if you want it. I'm part of the pilot program, but I feel like I can never actually promote anything, so here we go. If you want to get it, it's in my showcase. And these Honor Active leggings are like a burnt cherry. I don't know the exact color, but yeah, it's like a burnt cherry kind of color. This is my favorite jacket, and I love mixing it with different colors. Ooh, shout out my boobie. Then we're using the Huda Beauty, the Watermelon Pop blush. I forgot what it's called. And I just, because I'm running out, let's do this. I don't put a lot anyway for the gym. This is really my go-to blush. I absolutely love this blush so much. It is the perfect shade. And I just need to get another one. I also have like a coral one from like e.l.f. It's more like a putty, and I actually have to apply it with my fingers because applying it with a brush, it literally, there's nothing on the brush when I go to put it on my cheeks. Also, after using this Snail Mousse scent, I have to let my skin dry before using this, or else like it just soaks up the blush. So, pro tip. Ooh, this side of my face never likes the whole product. I don't know why. It does this to me every time. My ponytail's a little high today. Forehead looks big. It's so hot now. I'm actually not as bloated as I thought I would be for being on my cycle 1 and just not going to the gym. I'm really not as bloated as I thought I would be. So this is nice. All right. Let's go to the gym. We are home. Here comes the moocher. I had a great workout. Ooh. I had a great workout. No pre-workout. I just had literally a handful of blueberries. They say that a handful of blueberries or one blueberry is like enough. It's something. I don't know. But yeah, I had a fantastic workout. I sweated. I did sweat. profusely. I did a little hit. Well, you'll see it in my past clip, but it is time for me to get ready for work. I'm just gonna prep my bag for work. I need for breakfast because I'm on a budget, okay? So I've been eating a lot of eggs, and white eggs at that. Like, you know, the 60 count from Walmart? Yeah, I've been eating a lot of eggs and I just can't do it anymore. Like, eggs are not good for women, like the hormones and like just a lot of things I feel like I can't trust anymore to eat, and eggs are one of them. Every other day, or you know, with one meal, but I was having it with breakfast and lunch, and it's just too much. But it's so hard because it's so easy to fill you up and it's so easy to make, and there's so much protein. But I'm egged out, and I still have 3 eggs from the 60 count, and then I have these brown cage-free eggs that I also have to eat. We'll figure it out. But for breakfast, I made overnight oats. I make mine with vanilla almond milk, almond butter, and dark chocolate chips, and then I'm gonna put some strawberries and blueberries on top. Delicious. I'm gonna make that for breakfast. I'm gonna have that for breakfast. I'm gonna take it to work with me and eat at work. For lunch, I made the carrot salad with some rice. It'll be delicious, but by itself it's okay. I don't know, I'm not a huge carrot person, but I do like carrots, so we shall see. Made some chicken salad that I still have at work, that I'm gonna have with my seaweed. That'll be like my snack. I eat 3 times a day. I don't play. I feel like you have to eat 3 times a day. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to eat 3 times a day. I'm gonna pack my bag. I'm only gonna take some of these carrots, and I have ground turkey at work too. I have the ground turkey with white rice and these carrots. Delicious. Oh, I should have about it. I did put some jalapenos in there too because I like jalapenos. I wish they would have been pickled jalapenos though, because that would have been fire. I was eating this kimchi radish that I bought from the Asian market, but they smell like bunda. So my job told me I couldn't bring them anymore. I don't even know if I'm gonna eat it at home because I live in an apartment complex. I have a tiny apartment. That's gonna take up my entire apartment. But I'm not gonna waste it though. But I mean, it's fermented, so it'll last for a long time. But keep it late, but keep it brief. Great. I'm taking some trail mix, little sneaky snack. I don't know how people take small lunch boxes to work. I even have to leave some stuff at work. Because one thing about me, I'm not gonna be hungry. Like, you're not gonna catch me being hungry. I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat. So you know you belong where you've been. I love that song so much. New Flower by Amine and Leon Thomas. Such a good song. I have an affirmations playlist. I will put it in the description box below. I love it. I'm still adding to it, but I think it's so solid so far. I've just listened to it really in the mornings too. I love listening to it at the gym. It really gets me hyped. Like, that playlist helped me through my whole workout. And then I love listening to it on Sundays. Sundays is my favorite day to listen to it. But yeah, check it out. So we got our blueberries here. Ooh. Benjamin doesn't like blueberries. I love blueberries so much. They're so delicious. I got these from Aldi. Usually I only buy the big ones because those are usually the juicy ones. Usually small ones are more sour, but these are actually really good. And they're not like hormonal blueberries. Because there's another pack that I saw. They're this big. That's a hormonal blueberry. I don't want that. I want an average size regular blueberry because I know blueberries don't. I mean, I'm sure they can get that big, but like, let's be for real. I also bought some strawberries. Every year I try strawberries to see if I like them, It is mostly the texture, the little seeds, because I love the flavor of strawberry, but I can't get past the texture. Every year I try them to see if I like them, and I think this year is the year, because this is delicious. The thing that scares me about oats is, like, you know how like scientists and nutritionists tell you not to eat too much oats because of like what they use to like preserve the oats, like the pesticides and stuff. It terrifies me. So I also stopped, because I used to devour overnight oats like every day. But then I saw that, I read that, and I was like, I can't eat overnight oats every day. Like, it's just not, no. Let me see what else I need. I started drinking bone broth again. Lena Lifts, she inspired me to start drinking it again because it really is so good for your gut, and it's just a great source of protein and all the things. So I got this from Aldi, organic, USDA, fat-free, gluten-free, and yeah, I usually season it. I don't just raw dog it. I usually do warm it up and season it. And yeah, so I'm gonna have this for breakfast. So for my protein shake, I do vanilla almond milk. Ain't no regular almond milk around here. Has to be vanilla. Sorry. You're not about to catch me just drinking raw almond milk. Bless you. Okay, what is going on? My protein I get from Walmart. It is the pea protein. Love it. They made it a lot smaller though, which is kind of annoying. There's only like 10 servings in each one, so I literally have to buy like 3 at a time. Podium creatine. There's nothing in this. It's flavorless. This is the best one, and they put this little notch here for the scoop, which is so, what is the word I'm looking for? Which is so, I can't think of the word. Considerate. And then we have our protein bottle. I feel like a bartender. I pretend like it's a margarita. For one a day. I'll put my Amazon storefront in the description box where I list all the things that I use in the morning. All of my vitamins, my protein, my creatine. I will put it all below. I'm on my last bit, but I take chlorophyll as well. Photosynthesis. Going to work. I work a 9 to 5. I am basically a kitchen designer. Kitchen cabinetry designer. That is what I do for my job. It's still customer service. It's a great job. Pays the bills. Yeah. My bone broth is warm. I'll let it cool down a little bit though before I drink it. It is exactly the time I need. Ooh. I need to go start getting ready for work. So I will see you guys at some point when I have time. All right, we're getting ready for work. I've already prepped my skin. And I'm gonna watch a wee bit of TV. I usually either watch TV or listen to something. Hello. Hi. Oh, sorry, it's a little dark. Hold on one moment, please. See, is that better? Yeah, that's a way bit better, but I don't really like the color of the lighting, so we're gonna turn it back off. But I'm home now. I just wanted to show you what I wore to work. Minus the shoes, because I already took my shoes off. Maybe I'll insert a clip from TikTok. Yeah, pretty tired. The work day went pretty well. One second. What I was saying. Oof, you can see the mess. But today was a good day at work. It's pretty slow. My job has been pretty slow these past few months, to be honest. But today we did something fun and like we created some content at work, which was, you know, I was all for that. Like that was so fun. Did a little like hand model, you know, open the cabinet and stuff. And I even made a little script for my job, like the Instagram, the reel. I made like a little script. Hopefully we use it. I told her I'm ready whenever she wants me to do the voiceover for it, but we'll see. It was actually a really good day, really good Friday. Tonight I'm just gonna get cozy. One thing about me is I love going to a cafe. I love going to a cafe. But I really should stay home tonight and read and edit some of this video that I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna try to do these more often where it's just like the day, like my day, so that I can post a little bit more frequently rather than every other Thursday, because for me, bless you, you've been sneezing all morning. But for me, recording, editing, and posting vlogs takes a little bit more time for me because I do work a regular job. So uploading every other Thursday is better for like the longer form. But if I do like the spend a day with me for YouTube, it's a little easier. So we're gonna try this out, see how it works. Let me know if you like this. Let me know your thoughts if you just want me to stick with the longer forms, or if you want these like in between my vlogs just to kind of keep you up to date. Tomorrow I am going to this like paint activity like store cafe. It's literally like an open creative space where you can paint and they supply everything. I'll put the name of it here. Bardette's, I think is what it's called. And then after that we're gonna go have like an early dinner and see the vibes. Tomorrow morning I may go get my oil changed. I should go get my oil changed. And then Sunday I plan on probably doing laundry and cleaning up my apartment. I really need to clean my apartment, and probably cleaning my car as well. And probably I'm hoping to finish my book either tonight or I'll finish it Sunday. I'm actually, you know what? I'm sure I can finish this tonight. I got this book not last weekend, but the weekend before. So it's been 2 weeks. I spent $6. I bought it from a local guy. He was selling his books, like part of his collection. So this is like a pre-loved book, which is nice. And he like highlighted certain points in the book. And I think that's so cool about buying pre-loved books, because you get to see kind of like just what stood out to the other person, if they notate, of course, if they notate. I really like that you can kind of just see what their vibe was. And a lot of the things that he highlights, I highlight. And the guy that I bought it from, he's white. This is an amazing book. Amazing. As you could see, like I notated a lot. There are so many words in this book that I did not know the meaning of, that I went and highlighted, because for me, I do usually like to stop and look up the words before I continue, but there were so many words in here that I was just like, I'm gonna go back. So I did mark them in the pages to go back. If you do want me to do like a YouTube video on that, I totally can. That'd be actually kind of fun. Or just a YouTube video in general of this book if you want me to review it. It's a true story. Like, it's actually his journaling and his experience. It's actually so crazy. And I'm surprised. I mean, I know for me, being a newer book reader, I've been reading for like 2 years. And I've never heard the hype of this book. I've never heard this book. So I don't know if that's just because I'm newer to reading or what. But this is such a great book. It really made me appreciate, 1, older books, and 2, pre-owned books, pre-loved books. I think it's so important to buy pre-loved books. It is very much like buying clothes. I love buying pre-owned books. I think there's so many books out there that we don't always have to buy the newest books. Yes, there are, authors that we prefer and just stories that we want to read. And I get it, the whole TBR, fantasy of it all. I totally get that. For me though, I try to stay away from creating any TBRs. I do note, of course, books, like interesting books that I hear, just to note them. But for me, reading is different. I really only read what I feel connected to. And I do feel like Barnes & Noble gets a lot of our money. When I don't think it's always necessary. Don't get me wrong, Barnes & Noble is a great place to get books. But there's so many other places that you can get books. And I'm guilty of it. I've bought tons of books from Barnes & Noble. Some of the books I haven't even read yet. I think it's still so important to just buy pre-loved books. Check out books from the library. Go to your local bookstores. Like, really take the time to look for books. So much more telling too, like when you go to the library or when you go to a local bookstore and like you searching through their books and you see and then you pick a book. I don't know, it's just so much more fulfilling for me than going into Barnes & Noble. One day actually I plan on also getting further into this book because I did give this book a little rest for a little bit, reading Black Like Me, so I'm gonna pick this up again. I am in a book club where we're reading this. I started this book before this book was decided in the book club. It is a thick book, okay? And I feel like most of the readers that I meet, when a book is like long like that, you really do have to take breaks. Even though it's a beautiful, very inspiring book and very heartfelt, and honestly the sections don't really have much to do with each other, but I just do like to just take little breaks from some books if they're too long and reading little short stories like this. And this is actually another one that I got from the same guy. This is turning into a book video. I'm sorry. I just love talking about my books. This author, some people have already brought him up to me, and I've already seen, oddly, like coming across books written by him, like on Pinterest and stuff. So I thought this was really cool. And this is this is very me. Pieces Every Step, The Path to Mindfulness in Everyday Life. It is literally my kind of book. Little breaks in between is really nice, and it really does help you, build up your reading library. I'm gonna get cozy now, and we're going to set up some reading. Whether I stay here though or I go to a cafe, we will see. This still hasn't ended. I am hyper fixated on multitasking. I don't think I have ADHD or anything. I don't think it's any of that. I think it's just I'm very time oriented. If you watch my previous video, I kind of covered a little bit of that base, but I'm very hyper focused on how long something takes me. So if in my mind I do set it like a mental timer, I know that if I do my laundry while I'm reading my book, that's going to take me at least 3 hours. 30 minutes, okay, 30 minutes for a load if I'm doing a couple loads, and then the drying time. And I know that is going to take me to my bedtime. But I don't know if I want to put that energy into washing my clothes. But if I wait until Sunday, that's the only thing, because everybody else in my apartment washes their clothes on Sundays, it feels like. So it might take me longer, or I may only be able to wash 1 load at a time instead of maybe washing 2 loads at a time. I could wash 3 if I go to the downstairs laundry room and just stay home, save my money, and because if I go to the cafe, I'm going to get a tea. But I have tea here. But I want to be outside. But it's hot outside. This is the battle that I have with myself every night. But I treated myself during the week, and I think that's enough. Like having a midweek date night with myself. And I went to the cafe last weekend. I should stay home. Especially because I'm going to be gone tomorrow for most of the day. Thank you for spending the day with me. I wrote notes down for all the things that I wanted to cover. Let me show you. This turned into a different video. I don't know. I haven't really been enjoying thoroughly writing. Call me crazy, but I love it. Like, literally so much. It's so enjoyable for me, and I do it a lot at work because a lot of the times too, my creativity is in the mornings. I feel really inspired. I have the most energy. The sun is out. Luckily, my desk is right by the window. I can see all the birds. I can see all the bugs. I can see everything. And I just get really inspired. So it originally started as an irritability journal at work. Need I say more? I'm sorry if you can see my messy clothes. I have to clean my apartment. Yeah, it started with an irritability journal. And then it just slowly progressed to me just writing. And I've been writing my voiceovers in here, like my scripts and things like that. I had tried before to plan out my content, and I just felt for some reason like still a block, like not letting myself just freely like explode with ideas. I still felt very type A with doing it. I don't know, it's weird. I really do balance between, I'm super creative, but I have a lot of type A, was it your left brain, left side thought processes, like how I think with time, like that's very type A, but I'm just so creative. It's just a weird structural balance. I'm also a Virgo rising and a Leo moon and a Gemini sun, so I'm literally, yeah, a Holy Trinity. I went to one writing class, like a poetry writing class. Ever since then, I felt like I've been able to express myself. So I've been planning out my YouTube. Like I planned this little YouTube video out. Granted, it's not a perfect structure because I don't want to limit myself either. But I just kind of wrote down certain things that I wanted to capture in this video and certain things that I did want to talk about. So this is what my notes look like. And I love these little notebooks. My job actually got these for us to have at our desks, but nobody really wanted it. So I took 3 of them, and they're so cute. And I actually see them on Amazon. There's like 4 for like $12. This is my notes. How adorable. I have certain like notes from my, like this arrow right here is directing me to think little symbols for myself when I'm writing. It's so fun. Even in my writing, I've noticed where I'll write certain sentences and then later on I'll go back and read and I'll edit my own sentence and I'll kind of just make it better. And I love that I'm gearing towards that. Like I'm starting to notice like that technique that I'm adjusting. I do just want to expand my vocabulary more. Okay. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling on at this point. Okay. Now. I'm probably going to end it here. If I go to the cafe, then I'll end it there. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for joining the chat. If you're new here, subscribe. If you've been here, you're a real one. If you made it to this point of this video, you're even realer. And if you like this video, you're real too. Real as fuck. Real as freak. And if you comment, oh my god, you're the realist. Okay? Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. I'll have everything below. Comment what you're reading. Or what's your favorite genre? What is your favorite genre? And if you say fantasy, just don't comment. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously. Don't say fantasy. Please. Fantasy and or romance. If your 2 favorite genres are fantasy and romance, comment your 3rd. Okay? Comment the next one if it's, yeah. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.